Hey there folks, welcome to the first video in this series. Today we're going to be looking at various tools that one may use to build a custom watch, not exactly from scratch, but at least out of some pre-made parts. So let's begin. First of all, to open and close your case, you're going to need a case opener. This is a coin style case opener. Or you may also opt for a slotted style case opener. This one is commonly used on something like a Seiko 5. You may also want a case holder. And once you have your case open or closed, or whatever it is that you need it to be, you also need to have other tools for things like the removal and replacement of the hands. So for example, you may need a hand puller, and how this works is it scoops the hands from the face of the watch. And you're thinking, won't those plastic extenders on the front touch the face of the watch? And you would be correct. So you may want to use a protective piece of paper of some sort, or card, maybe like a slight bit of cardstock if you have it. And when you want to put your hands back on, you need a hand press. It looks like this. And you align the movement up underneath the press, and then you just press it on. The hand press works best for the larger hands, but for the second hand, you may need to place it with a piece of, or with a pair of tweezers. I have a piece of tape on the cover, or on the, I think you call them flanges of these, because otherwise they'd be rather sharp and it may damage the hands. I think it's trying to focus. Now, if you're working on a stem or a crown replacement, you're going to need to replace the stem. So when you need to cut it down, you're going to need a good pair of snips to measure the new crown, the new stem, like the difference between where it sits and where the crown should sit. You're going to need a micrometer. And to really get it very, very close, you may need like a metal file. For actually putting the crown onto the stem, you're going to want to hold the stem in this thing here, which is called the jeweler's vise. So you put the stem into here, and then you can tighten it, and then you can attach it to the crown. So this gives you a little bit more leverage on the stem when you're twisting it into the crown, as opposed to doing it by hand. Another tool that you may want to have, but don't necessarily need, is one of these, which is used for removing bracelets. Either for ones that are drilled through or ones that aren't. So this side is for the ones that aren't drilled through, where the lugs are not, they don't have a hole in them that goes all the way through. Otherwise you can just punch them out. So yeah, that's about it. That's all the tools that you need for any sort of a watch project, albeit the less intensive ones. I'm going to try to include links to these tools or comparable tools in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed. Bye.